Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. This is our 10th session related to Python, and today we are going to start our chapter 4, that is loops. So open Python ideally and go to file, click this new file. Okay, so here we are going to start from if statement. Okay, now let's see a simple example. Okay, so basically what I did here, I have mentioned three variables here, A, B, and choice. So against each of these variables, I have assigned a value. So against A, I have assigned a value of 9. For B, I have assigned a value of 6. And for this variable choice, I have assigned a value of 1. Now, what exactly I have mentioned here? I have mentioned if choice is equal to 0, which is not, because here we have mentioned choice is equal to 1. So under if statement, I have mentioned if choice is equal to 0, then only this part will get executed, which is A plus B. Okay, so if choice is equal to 0, then only this part will get executed. If choice is equal to 1, then this part will get executed. Okay, so as per our statements, choice is equal to 1. So that means this part will get executed. Okay, and if this part get executed, then what will be the output? A minus B. That means 9 minus 6, we should get an output of 3. Okay, so let's see. First of all, we need to save this file. So save this file as if statement. Okay, and then we are going to execute it by using run module. So go to run and click this one, F5. Okay, so see, we have got the output of 3. Now suppose if we change the value of choice as 0, okay, then this part will get executed, which is A plus B. So we should get a output of 9 plus 6, that is 15. Let's save this one once again and execute it. Now you will get a output of 15. Okay, now let's see one example related to if-else statement. Okay, so if-else statement. So again, I am declaring a variable now. For an example, A equals to 6. If A less than equals to 7. Okay, so what I mentioned here, first of all, I have declared a variable 6. variable A and assign a value of 6. Okay. Under if statement, I have mentioned if A is less than equals to 7. Okay. Then we should get the output as your variable is less than 7. Or else, if the value of A is greater than 7, then we should get a output as your variable is more than 7. So as per our statements, this part will get executed because the value of the variable is less than 7, correct? So we should get a output of this. Your variable is less than 7. So let's run this statement and see the output. Okay. So your variable is less than 7. So that is the output we have received. Now let's change the statement. Okay. Let's change the value of variable A as 10. So as the value of variable A is more than 7, then this part will get executed now. Okay. So let's save this and run the program once again. Your variable is more than 7. Okay. Now let's see some Boolean examples. A equals to 4, B equals to 6, C equals to okay. Now what I did here, I have mentioned the variable A, B, and C. Okay. For A, I have assigned a value of 4. I have assigned a value of 6 for B. Now in C, I have mentioned A is greater than B. So what is the value of A? The value of A is 4. And what is the value of 6? B. The value of B is 6. So this statement is false. A is not greater than B. A is actually less than B in terms of value. But here I have mentioned A is greater than B. And now I am printing C. Okay. So the output should come as false because this statement is a false statement. Okay, I'm just changing it to print C. Okay. So false statement. Why this is false? Because A is not greater than B. 4 is not greater than 6. So this is one of the example of Boolean. Now let's see one example of not function. So okay, now here I have declared a variable C. So in the first statement, I have mentioned C can be true, can be false. Okay, so that is why I have used this OR operator. In the second statement, I have mentioned C is true and false. C needs to be both true and false. In the third statement, I have mentioned C is not equals to true. I have used here the not function. Okay, now if you print C, it should come as a false. Okay, we have received the output as false. So what exactly happened here? First of all, here I have mentioned C can be either true, can be either false. In the second statement, I have mentioned that C needs to be true and false both. But in the third statement, I have mentioned C is not true. C is not true. Okay. So after that, if I print C, only one is left over, that is false. So that is why we have received the output as a false. Let's see one another example of the not function. Okay, so here what I mentioned, I have declared two variables D and C. In D, I have mentioned D is equals to true. The value of D is true. Okay. And for the variable C, I have mentioned that C is not D. The value of D is true. But under C, for this variable, I have mentioned that C is not a D. Okay. Now, if I print both C and D, what we should get under print D, we should get the output as true because here we have mentioned D is equals to true. For print C, we should get an output as false. Why? Because here we have mentioned C is not equals to D. Not equals to D means what? Not true. Because the value of D is true. So if the value of C is not true, then definitely C is a false. So that is what exactly will come up if we run this code. So let's run this code. Okay, save this one and let's run this code. Okay, so the value of D is true and the value of C is false.